Hey everybody, welcome to Why Buy. Let's talk about the 2018 Volkswagen Tiguan. So we looked kind of around at our options in the $40,000, $45,000 range Canadian, and that kind of yielded a few options, both foreign and domestic, including the Tiguan. So we started really kind of doing some research into what each of those different models offered and how it kind of met our needs in terms of our lifestyle. Because for us, it really wasn't too much about, what can this car do in terms of, performance and engine. It was more, we do a lot of activities and things throughout the year. We're looking for something that can really facilitate that and help us, do that, like, camping, hiking, mountain biking, snowboarding in the winter, skiing in the winter, all of these things, what's the best option at this price range that can help us do that. So we test drove a few different vehicles, including some that were much more a premium compared to this one. And really we didn't notice much of a difference in terms of the ride, which was really important to us. And we did consider actually upgrading to that premium luxury brand. We did test drive the Audi Q5. In comparing the two, there just wasn't enough there for us in terms of what we were looking for to pay that premium price. Plus the added cost of, maintenance for a premium vehicle, filling your car with premium fuel. This takes, just regular unleaded. So just things like that just really didn't, for us, make sense at the time. So with the Highline, it's actually kind of the top line package you can get with the Tiguan. Compared to kind of the Comfort line and the Trend line, really the big differences I noticed in the exterior were the trim package that it comes with, as well as like the rims. I really like the rims that come with the Highline over the other vehicles. It looks a lot better, they look a lot cleaner, and that was just my personal preference. So we actually bought our Tiguan in 2018 from Southgate Volkswagen in Edmonton, and the buying process was actually very easy. I think it's funny, most people only have negative things to say about the car dealerships that they buy from, but I gotta say it was actually really easy from start to finish. That was actually the reason we wound up walking away from some other dealerships that we were looking at the time. Was we didn't really feel like valued, and it was kind of the reason we left. With the 2018 Tiguan, this was actually the first year they came out with a new body style for the Tiguan, and that really struck me. I actually didn't even know they did this until we walked into the dealership and saw it wasn't the white color, but it was this blue color, and I was like, is that a Q5 parked in the Volkswagen dealership? And it wasn't. It was the new model of the Tiguan. I find these actually look very close to the Audi Q5 in terms of the new style that came out in 2018. And I really like it. I don't think I would have purchased a Tiguan if it were the old style. I found they were very small and they kind of looked just like a car that was trying to be an SUV. Some of the things I love about the interior, this is kind of regardless of the Highline or any of the lines with this, the redesign of the Tiguan. I have lots of legroom. I'm 6 feet. I don't have any issues with legroom. We have passengers in the back who are also sometimes 6 feet, and they have no issues with legroom as well. The seats in the back actually are adjustable as well, so that's really nice. If someone back there does need to move the seat back, they can, to have a little more extra legroom for themselves. There is an option for this model to have an additional row of seats in the back, to have 7 seats. I think it's kind of laughable. I'm pretty sure that nobody who's older than 5 years old would really fit back there when you do, or if you do go for that option. But I mean, that is an option available to add the back row to this model. The big thing that is different from any of the other lines is the digital display. And that also includes your lane assist and your adaptive cruise control, which me personally is fantastic. I'm able to feel a little bit safer when I'm driving. It also has a full 360-degree sensor system, and it lets me know if there's a car in any of my blind spots when I'm driving, which is huge. I also really love the Moonroof. Now, I'm not sure if this is kind of specific to the Highline, but I would highly recommend getting the Moonroof. It's fantastic. We actually bought a tent that allows us to sleep in this car, and it's one of the coolest things in the summer is being able to look out through the top of the car and you just see the stars. It's fantastic. And even just driving during the day, it makes the car feel bigger, feel more spacious and open. So if that's one thing I could recommend, is definitely go for the Moonroof if you can. The Highline comes with a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, about 184 horsepower, and I think that's turbocharged as well. Now, compared to maybe the more premium models, this is where you're going to see one of the biggest differences, is that the engine is actually quite a bit smaller than those. But for what we use this for, I've really never been wanting for more power. The biggest thing that's more important to me is just having the all-wheel drive available and being able to get where I need to go. It's not a matter of how fast I can accelerate or how fast I can get there. Okay, so hands down, the best thing about the 2018 Tiguan is the space. It enables us to be able to go hiking, to go camping, to go snowboarding, skiing, whatever season it is, it can hold all of our gear. So if you're a young couple, or if you're even a young family starting out, like, I can't really think of a better SUV for that purpose. If you thought this video was helpful, please like and subscribe, show your support. Thanks for watching.
Say a little something about Southgate.
A little something about Southgate.
Yeah, so let me tell you, this is how I drive normally. Other than that, I don't know. I like the trim, maybe.